Okay, hey everyone, can you hear me? Let me disconnect my Bluetooth. Hold on. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me know if you can hear me. Welcome everybody. I have to be quiet. I'm not at home. So if I if I get loud, I'm not at home. Okay, let's go to I'm gonna play her audio. Hey, hello Starlight, how are you? Uh can anyone remind me how to pin the link? I don't do StreamYards a lot, and I keep forgetting how to pin the link. So if anyone wants to come up, there's a lot that I don't that I'm not aware of. Like, so if someone knows her history better than I do, certainly can take a link. Oh, hello, Starlight. I'm glad you're good. Okay, let's do this. You guys can hear me okay?
So not only did I not hire a private investigator on
Let me know if you can
NC,
hear this okay.
and that's the last time I'm going to say her name. From now on, private investigator, you know who the person is. Not only did I not hire the person, I had no knowledge that anyone else did until after the fact, to which time I was opposed to this and I didn't want this. Why not? Because I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't trust this thing at all. So I didn't give my information to this private investigator. I didn't receive anything from this private investigator. I did not pay this private investigator for anything. And this private investigator no way assisted me at all, okay? Because there's nothing that he ever gave me, and there's nothing between us. But I'm going to show you who did hire the private investigator.
And Tammy had nothing to do with it.
Well, yeah, I'm going to show them that right. Yeah, I'm going to show them that right now.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with this, and I'm going to show you who hired the private investigator and who gave the private investigator all of the information. I asked this person that I'm going to show you.
You notice she wasn't on all day today? She must have worked really hard on coming up with another scheme, but let's listen. I'm gonna pause once in a while.
What are you going to do? Are you going to write this wrong? And I waited, I think it was 48 hours. Are you going to write this wrong?
Yeah, and then, right.
Are you going to write this wrong? Yeah, they understand. Are you going to write this wrong? And was I close to Mimi? How say? Did I call her every day? Absolutely not. Did she email me and message me? Yes. That was the extent of it. That was the extent of it. So, now I can't look at the chat because then I forget what was I saying, Linda? What was I saying? I'm going to write, no, because Jimmy, let me just do this, Jimmy, okay? Because I get off track and I ADD, and you know how I am, okay?
We're talking about the messenger or talk to her on the phone.
Yeah, no, that was what got me off track. No, that was what got me off track. I'm trying to get back. I said, we're going to write this run that I did not hire this investigator. Oh, I gave this person 40. I said, look, don't leave me here like this. This is wrong. This is wrong to let these people, because this one creator especially was unbelievably nasty, calling me evil, calling me this, and calling this person that the investigation was centered up on camera to incite a hate mob to come at me. Okay? And that was wrong, and it was nasty. And so I said to this person, I said, what are you going to do? Are you going to say that this is not true? And then this person became completely quiet. When their friend, crime scene cleaner, put the first stuff out that was erroneous, tried to pretend it was someone else, tried to blame it on me, I said something to this person again. I said, what are you going to do here? Are you going to keep doing this? Tell your friend to stop this. Tell your friend to have them take this down and tell your friend to stop. She didn't, so that's why I had to come forward and tell the people the truth about Slack. Well, now I'm going to tell you the truth about the private investigator. I'm going to show you the proof, unlike these other people. Unlike these other people that never pulled up a contract that I signed, and they never will because I never signed one. Okay, let me pull this up. Part 1 of the letter, and then we'll go to part 2. Hi, Carolyn. This is from Mimi. After I've taken out the rest of, I've protected her privacy there. Now, so this says, hold on a minute. Why is that not redacted? Oh, her address is redacted there, but let me redact that a little more for her. But see, this is what happens. I don't have to show this, but I do now. Because you left me hanging, Mimi. You left me. Kachava is the world's. This is what I mean. And I'm going to tell you guys something else. You want to keep continuing down this road, and you want to keep continuing bringing stuff to that other channel, and you're thinking that it's hurting Tammy. You're right. It could hurt Tammy, who's a sub. You could make a person want to unalive themselves, which everybody seems to be concerned about, but not really by your channels, right? Because you just want to hurt people. There's no point in bringing this stuff out. But what you're so mistaken about, and it's so unbelievably funny, is that, you know what? Because I'm a good person, and I don't have to say that, and I hate people that say that. I'm gonna make another live because there's something that I don't want out there that maybe I don't want to do that to that person. So I'm gonna redirect you to another live. So just hang on, everybody in the chat, because I'm going to redact that email even further, and I'm going to get rid of this one. Okay? So let me do that right now.
Why is it showing up?
What's happening?
You just stay where you are, Linda. Just don't worry about it. I got it. I'm being so they go low, we go high, we're going high.
I'm afraid of heights.
Don't worry. Okay. I'm just gonna redo this.
I love to fly. Oh my God, it's just too much.
Okay.
But the whole thing is that Mimi, you could have cleared this up, and we wouldn't even have to go like this. Didn't have to. And if you want to keep going like this, then I will keep bringing it. I'm going to tell you, some people are not going to be very happy. Some people that are sending stuff to those channels, and some people that are connected to people that have stabbed me in the back and lied about me are not going to like what comes out. Just telling you, they're not going to like the truth that comes out.
She's unbelievable.
But I'm tired of you hurting people. I'm tired of you making people feel to the brink like you are to subscribers that are not even creators. Shouldn't be that way. But what the real thing you didn't count on is that only a little bit of knowledge. But I'm going to talk in the other one because I'm not going to do it here. Hang on a minute. So I have to change this. Sorry about this, guys. It'll redirect you all, and I'll wait for you all to get back. It's okay. I'll talk to you all from the beginning. Okay.
Like what Bridget said, if you did it, own it.
Hey, Vampire Flyer. Oh my God, it's been a long time.
Let me just do this.
How are you? I was just thinking about you the other day. I was going through some old videos, some old chats, live chats, and I'm like, oh my God, I haven't seen her in so long. Nice to see you again.
All right.
Yes, voices in the head. They're right. She never takes responsibility for
Okay,
anything.
so let me
you're
go
doing.
on here. So you'll be redirected in a second, everybody there, to the new live, and then I will get rid of this one. Okay.
Why are we going to
And
a
if
new
for some
live,
reason
Marv?
you
What
don't,
is
you
with this
find
shit?
us.
Yeah, just look right on the channel and you'll see the live. Okay, let me just make sure that's there. And I put the new one so it'll have us, yes, okay. All right, now I'm going to redirect this one and then I'm going to close it out.
Where's she going? What is she afraid the government's
So I like to do the right thing, even if somebody's not doing the right thing with me. Yeah.
319 in chat.
Okay, we'll see how many make it back. All right. Okay.
What's she gonna do? Members only? Or
Redirect. Okay.
Linda.
Okay, you're redirected. I'm going to end this.
And
And
sorry. Oh, this video is unavailable. Private. Okay, so where did she go? What the? She's nuts. She's so paranoid. Where the hell is she going? What? I ran around here like crazy, like I was ready to go to bed, and I'm like, where is she going now? Hell to the no, yeah, she does it all the time. Scooter is in here. Scooter! Yeah, she said she's starting a new one. Let's see if she starts one. She can't do anything. I'm playing audio, so. Fair use, MERB. And another thing, you know how she mentioned, like BBT doesn't have assets? First of all, her attorney is not the IRS. Her attorney has to give, what's it called? A notice. I forget the legal term for it. You can't just dig into somebody's personal assets without, a lawyer can't, without giving that person, the defendant, some sort of notice. So that's a lie. There's Linda. Oh, you got 337 subs. Yeah, she's raking in the numbers, right? You don't need to rake the lake tonight, MERB. You're raking in your YouTube numbers. Drama. Okay, so pause. So that doesn't mean anything. I'm not in her chat. I'm not even subscribed to her. She went to members only. Well, what's the point of her going live then? Did she do that so people would join her membership? What was the sense of her going live? Pink, she will lose far more time and money by suing than by not. She's clueless to basic law. She is. I talked about that the other day when I went live. What a lawsuit would entail for her, and it goes both ways. You know, so she'll be cross-examined, and she has no clue. She's a liar. She's and no lawyer. What lawyer would take this shit show? Seriously. They'd be like, nope. All right, the video is private. Okay. So basically, she said she was going live to prove all this stuff. So she does members only. It doesn't make sense. Those are her supporters. She's something else. You can still watch it. I don't see it. Is she live somewhere? She's a tricky girl. She was having 2 scoots buy and gift membership. You see it live? Is it under Mummy Ramblings? Oh, there it is. There it is.
these are my hidden secret to feeling great, looking great. Okay, we're there. Okay, so let me explain now in case you're catching this on the replay. So what happened is, unfortunately,
So if you want to go in there,
the other, I don't know what it is, the other day I had to address.
you just subscribe, then you refresh your page, then you do a question. You'll be blocked, but when you leave, don't forget to unsubscribe. Hold on, who's texting me? Oh, okay, yeah, I've got it. Thank you. Where am I now? All right, YouTube.
Something about that somebody
Thanks, Hell to the No.
was running with. Now, we've had relentless, absolutely relentless targeted harassment on us for months now. And it's all been documented because we are tagged every single day by two channels in particular. Hi, Mike Wall. And that abuse, because that is abuse to be tagged in mentions every day.
No, it's not.
That's targeted harassment. That's been going on for months, and certain people have been doing it for years, over 3 years of documented, including death threats. And they're wondering why we were so quiet.
Wait, death threats? Can she prove that? Is she talking about those phone calls that she generated, most of them herself? Death threats? Hey, Curious Rose. Okay, Mark.
The other day we're so quiet, submit another report, and it's ridiculous.
YouTube is not liable for this.
So, confusion about who's getting hidden. Okay, yeah. Let's. It's okay, Sandy. It's okay. Don't get upset with any of that. It's all good. So, I did say there's a reason I've been quiet. I'm quiet because I am going to fight this in court.
Let me tell you something. She was quiet for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It doesn't work that way. If anyone, I discussed it in my live the other night, teaching MERB a little bit of law. Okay? Being quiet for 3 weeks did nothing. No, that's not going to save you.
And what's not.
You self-incriminated yourself over and over and over. And she's doing it now.
There was a creator,
she's threatening,
along with several other creators,
she's
that went on in the past few days,
no lawyer will take her
and made
case.
some pretty strong. There weren't even allegations.
No lawyer
they
will.
stated
They'll say
them
to
as
her,
fact
"Have you kept quiet?"
That I hired a private
for 3
investigator
weeks.
to investigate Natasha Cooper. That I signed a contract. That they had that signed contract. And Dorothy, I know you don't have that signed contract because I signed no contract. I hired no private investigator. I'm going to show you the proof of that, unlike you could do. And my attorney is very interested in what you said. And I downloaded your video. And I have your very, very big statement, right? Carolyn hired a private investigator. I have the contract that she signed. That's going to come out. I want to see it come out.
She would not be talking.
Because then you'll be in deeper trouble because not one exists.
She is so
dumb.
And
if you have one that exists, it's not my signature. So what are you doing? So very interesting. But they started to incite a hate.
Any lawyer would tell their client not to self-incriminate themselves. Even if she did in the past before she obtained an attorney, he will or she will tell them, do not speak of this from this day forward. She shut up for 3 weeks, sort of, using her outside indoor voice. But then she starts up again. This is all a lie. Or she's got the worst attorney in the world. The worst. Or maybe it's not an attorney, it's someone pretending to be one.
Has used Tammy as a scapegoat. The issue with Tammy became so big, I was issued ultimatums by moderators, ultimatums by subscribers, ultimatums. What am I going to do with Tammy? You have to get rid of her. Why? What do you mean get rid of her? She's not in Slack.
She caught all of this on herself.
If I block her on the channel, she'd come back in a different name. What can I do? They couldn't give me an idea of what I could do. Couldn't even answer me. And the stuff that was stirred up by some that were taking pictures of RVs and telling me that was Tammy's mother's RV, and that Tammy's mother is not deceased, and that there's a side-by-side on the back of it, and she's on her way down to the vacation. A little bit of knowledge is very dangerous, and that's exactly what was sent to hell to the no by the person that sent it, was a little bit of knowledge. Those people had no way to know what my relationship is with Tammy. Not now. You know when that screenshot was taken from?
It is,
April
Lynn.
30th.
I laugh now.
You know what day it was taken that you saw in that video? April
She
30th.
has no
You know how you know?
self-awareness.
Because I have the master copies of it. It was on April 30th, and
I
a
have
very,
the master
very wise
copies.
detective here at the Ramblers
Dun,
found
dun,
out
dun.
that, oh, look, it says today. So whoever took that screenshot took it on April 30th, which means it was one of the 13 people in the group. There are 10 people now. 3 people are not in that group now. Nana Patty, Jackie Burns, Lisa D. How the screenshot got to hell to the no can be in a few different ways, but the point
Ooh,
is,
you'll never know, will you,
it
Merv?
was from April 30th.
So now
It
she's
is
speculating.
July 31st. Do you know what Tammy and my relationship is? No.
This woman doesn't even make sense. She's just static. She's noise. This is noise. It's all her thoughts, right? I talked about this the other day. We all have thoughts in our heads, right? And most of them do not define us. Like when we think, oh, I really want to kill that person. Like they don't define us. MERB we have 1,000 thoughts, right? A day, 2,000, 5,000. Every thought that comes into her head, she takes it and uses it. She no longer knows the difference between the real world and YouTube. Like, she's no balance in her life, if you follow me. No balance. This is the cycle of social media addiction. When you let it, your brain patterns actually change. Your mental health changes. So now she's just speculating. It is all speculation. It's all these crazy thoughts that she can't filter anymore. We can filter the crazy thoughts from what we really think, not her. So this is exactly, she's got this keyboard warrior in her head, and she's just spitting it all out, like vomiting it out there.
Help me with the suitcases. And Tammy would have helped me schlepping all the stuff down. And I said, as we got further away from the vacation and people's true colors came out and people turned, again, every person that turned on me used Tammy as the scapegoat. But every single person that turned on me, as they turned on me, I kept saying to Scooter, you know what? Tammy's still here. All of these people from, oh gosh, how long ago was that? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago, that started just because she came into the chat.
Mind you, she has yet to show any proof of anything. Again, these are just her thoughts, her narrative, word salad. And she really believes it. But they're just thoughts. So she's believing her thoughts. There's no proof. Nothing is concrete. Nothing. It's her narrative. It's what she imagines everything to be. And this is what narcissists do. This is clear case cut narcissism. Yeah, Lord of the Flies too. Yeah.
You know why we're good? Because we know who was bad and who was trying to cause trouble.
Right. Look how many people have left her.
And the little scenario now showing screenshots from April 30th doesn't bother us because we know what's happening today.
I have no idea if that's this age.
So much has changed from April 30th to today. I have found out who my true friends are. Tammy's sitting here, but other people are not sitting here.
God, this is manipulation. This is tactics. This is manipulation. Hundreds of people have left her, but Tammy is sitting here. That is manipulation. This is what narcissists do.
For myself.
No porn
I
tonight,
don't
love
believe
chat.
hearsay.
You picked the
I don't
wrong
believe
night,
a
honey.
video that doesn't come from the person or people involved in the situation, but comes from a hate channel of multiple people behind that channel who all
I'm on
cannot
the
get their own
StreamYard
life.
side,
And if they
so if my
stopped
mods
talking
can
about
just
me for 2
get rid
weeks, they
of
would have no channel. They wouldn't have one view if they stopped talking
porno
about
guy.
me.
I need mods.
Get it from the people that are involved, or don't get it at all, but think for yourself.
All right, let me go over
Think
to.
for yourself. All of these people believing here's.
Hold on, let me quickly go over to my side and mod up people. If you want to be a mod, just. Okay. Rose, you want to be a mod? Melinda, you want to be a mod? I'm just. J-May. Vamp. Kindness. Okay. I think I'm good. Thank you. Okay.
I'm not showing screenshots from April 30th and trying to weave together a narrative for people, because this girl comes with the truth. This girl is on fire, okay, with the truth. You picked the wrong person, and I'm calm. Why am I calm? Because I have a treasure trove of truth. And the people that know me, the people in Slack, I told them something and I showed them the proof. And that's how it's always going to be with me. Okay? And I don't usually bring this stuff out. You forced my hand on this one because I'm going to show you. But I'm going to tell you, I'll give you grace. I'll offer you grace.
Oh, please, is that a threat? Seriously, MERB? You're not that relevant. Again, this is narcissism. This is like gaslighting. I'm better than you. Gaslighting is when someone like MERB speaks to you where you question your own reality, where they belittle you. That is gaslighting. That is another tactic of a narcissist. Yeah, I'm going to give you grace. Okay. It's horrible. If you've ever lived with it, I have never lived with a narcissist, but you think this is bad. People have lived with narcissists, and it is very, very damaging, and very abusive, extremely abusive.
100% did not hire a private investigator for that woman. Jimmy, did you send that back to me? No. Okay, good. Yeah, I really do need that. We're waiting on the proof because I want to make sure that everything is redacted. The person's email was redacted and everything, but I want to make sure. So we'll wait for a second. How was your, what are we, Sunday? Is it Sunday? It's July 31st. Can you believe that it's going to be August 1st tomorrow?
Yeah, I believe it. It's called the calendar.
Hi, Sharon Chow. Hi, Sean Sneed. Hi, Nanette. Hi, Janae. Hi, everybody.
Mary. There's nothing wrong with her. She's just evil.
Hi, little lady.
She's born that. People are just evil.
Hi, Justina.
She doesn't need mental health. She's just not a nice person.
Hi, Kathy Meow. Cats with Meow.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Hi, Pitbull Sleuth.
Audio, so she can't try to strike me.
Hi, Carol Lucy.
Anyway,
Hi, Debbie L. Hi, Gail B.
You know, Mimi, if you want to come on here and talk to.
Yeah, Mimi, if you'd like to come on, yeah, let's do that. Let's
There comes a condescending voice.
Let me see. If you want to straighten this out without me showing this, Mimi, because
here we go.
You know, you didn't answer me through the messages when you were in Slack. You didn't answer me when I tagged you in Slack. Hey, Earthbound Spirit, thank you for becoming a detective rambler. Mimi, how about we give you? You want to come up You don't have to show your face. We'll wait till we'll wait 5 minutes. So 11:07.
why
If
don't
you
you
want to
tell
come
her
up,
that you have
and
all
clear this
day,
up.
like you
I'll
told
give you
that
that
woman,
grace, Mimi.
Justice Warriors? Oh, take your time. We have all the time in the world.
It's only fair.
The
Yep,
woman
it is.
that
It is.
you
I don't want
crucified
I don't want to be a
deleted
jerk. I don't like to be a jerk. I'm not being a
because she
jerk. I have
wouldn't
to
give
show
you
the
her
proof.
Facebook
No,
But I
no,
don't
account
even
if you
want to
wanted
do
to
that
buy
to you,
something
Mimi.
at your
If you just
auction.
want to come up here and clear this up, there's no need to show the email. If you want to come up here and clear this up and just tell the truth,
No,
just tell the truth.
is she asking someone else to come up here and show the email? She wouldn't lie to show what the truth, and yet she has shown nothing. So now she's asking other people to bring in their proof.
Don't leave
so
somebody
dumb.
hanging. Don't leave somebody hanging and let somebody like Dorothy call me every name in the book and incite a hate mob on me. Come up and tell the truth.
She never did that.
Come up and tell the truth, Mimi.
No.
Defend yourself.
If anyone knows Dorothy's number, tell
Or
her to get
after
over
we
here.
show it. One or the other. It's okay.
Yes.
But anyway, I've been
Angela, you
trying to
can.
organize napkins in my room. I'm just like going crazy and organizing napkins. Who would have think? Who would have thunk?
I have napkins.
I hope you have some
In my
nice
bedroom
Christmas ones
bathroom.
coming.
I do. I have beautiful things coming.
I've been using them
Good.
for a couple of weeks now. I wash my hands.
That'll be real pretty.
and
The
I dry them
boxes.
with the
Even
napkins.
doing them on little.
Roll them up
Christmas
in a
balls.
ball.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they go
Hi,
in the
Tammy Flo.
trash.
Be beautiful. Poinsettias. I can't wait.
God, these freaking napkins.
We really didn't do Christmas in
Come on.
July here.
Mary Tackett. I wish you would read my DM to you and stuff. Let me tell you, Mary Tackett, I do have you here to talk about what they did. Mary Tackett. They took a Mary Tackett, and I don't even know if it was the real Mary Tackett, and I'll tell you why I don't know if it was the real Mary Tackett. Shortly before the vacation, there was a Mary Tackett that came in
Look
here,
at
and the Mary Tackett said something like,
these.
Carolyn, I want to send an edible arrangement. Can you give me the dates you're going to be away and the address of where you'll be? Now, Mary Tackett, I do apologize if that really was you,
Bam!
but it didn't matter at that point because
A little
we had
entertainment.
fears for our safety. And it isn't even for you per se, because you could very innocently, Mary Tackett, say it to someone else that was not so innocent. And we had all agreed as a group going, we would keep that private. We would keep, okay, well then listen very closely, Mary, and I'll explain that. We all agreed we would keep that private. We would keep the address private. We were even keeping the town private. We were keeping it private. And that's why we said we were going to Las Vegas, because everyone's safety from any person, because it doesn't even have to be a person that we even see. It could be somebody watching us, right? And that was what we said. And so when they popped a screenshot up there that said, I'm a little concerned if Mary Tackett wants to know the dates and the address, and others thought that was
I
concerning
have
too.
no idea.
Nothing against you, Mary Tackett. I like you, and you knew.
Again, this is all talk. She has shown nothing. It is all her thoughts, her perception in her head, where she's addicted to social media. This is what happens. The paranoia, thoughts become tangible, where she really thinks that these things are happening. And it is all part of how dangerous social media is if you're addicted, and how it does change your brain patterns and your way of thinking. And that's why it's extremely dangerous for children, developing children, to be on social media a lot. But this also affects adults. And we're seeing it right here. We're seeing it exactly right here. What social media addiction can do to the brain.
Know that
If you don't believe me, look it up. I've done a lot of research on it.
Out the dates and
Hey,
times
Simone.
and address. And if it really was you, Mary,
if
I
it
think
really
was a
was
lovely-
you, she doesn't know. She's reaching, she's grasping. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. It's like Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah. Like, I lost her a long time. I figured she'd come on, she'd have all this proof. Nothing. But you got the numbers, MERB. You make a few bucks. And you didn't even have to cover a child's murder. Good for you. It's drama.
Mary Tackett, and that you know that I love you very much. And I think you're a wonderful woman who...
Do you hear how I love you very much. Just like she said, Jimmy and I are very much in love. You don't sound like it. You know? Don't you have even use your sexy voice? You got a sexy voice, Mer? I love you so much. Oh my God, I love you. No, I love you so much.
Gone through a great deal of grief. And
here
I
we go.
understand that more than you know, right? So we love you, Mary Tackett, and that was a beautiful gesture. If you say you made that gesture,
that
very
sounded
nice.
so heartfelt.
But
I'm
I didn't
gonna
get
cry.
a follow-up message from you, so I was quite confused.
We're gonna cry. Pass me the napkin.
But anyway, let's see. Is it time? Okay, Mimi's not coming, so let me see. Jimmy, have you sent that back? Jimmy?
He loves me.
Let me see. Let me just check. I don't have it back from Jimmy yet. Let me see. Hold on a minute.
Oh, she's holding that mic. She muted it and she got a hand that mic. That mic looks like a penis. I'm sorry.
Okay, he said he sent it to me, but I don't see it.
A
I
big
don't see
one,
it
too.
Okay, wait, now I do. All right.
Curious Rose. Lord, this
I'm
is
just
such a
nervous,
waste.
Jimmy, because I can't see this.
I'm just gonna go to
pull it up
bed.
and then have to. Let me see. I just want to make sure this is redacted. That's not the right one.
Merb, don't you ever love life? Aren't you ever happy? She's just so miserable. I had a great weekend. Did you all have a great weekend? Part of me really feels bad for her because it's she has no idea how beautiful life is and to really smell the roses. You know what I mean? This is what she does. There comes a point in time, especially the older you get, and you young ones will figure this out when you're older. When you get older, you start letting go of a lot of things that just don't matter, that aren't important enough. It's called wisdom, and it's called choosing your battles. This one hangs on to everything, and she creates fires everywhere she goes.
I can't see the edit, though. I can't see it.
God,
I'm
listen,
scared.
she
Can you
talks
just
to
paste
Jimmy.
it in the email so that...
I can't say it. Jimmy, you better do... Oh, she muted. She's going to yell at him now. Yep. She's going to yell at Jimmy now. By the way, that picture, my avatar, that was on Maui on a hammock.
Okay, he's getting it. I couldn't see
Yeah,
it.
I bet he's getting it. You just yelled at him.
Okay.
She knows to mute the mic now. Because she said to everyone, I'm in love with Jimmy. Hey, Mary.
Part of it while we're waiting. Yeah, I can put up this part of it. I'll put up the second page. So this is, I'll show you the first page when Jimmy has it, okay?
Jimmy's on the couch
this is
tonight.
the second page. Let me make this.
I think Jimmy's been on that couch so much that there's an actual shrine on that couch.
Okay, let me make this is a little larger.
All
And
right.
this says from Mimi, November 15th, 2001. This part was to the private investigator. I blocked out the private investigator's email for his privacy.
It's so small. You can't even read it.
This is from Mimi to the private. I didn't get that part.
Supposedly it's an email from
Okay, I'll
Mimi
get
to
it
the
in a minute.
private
I'm reading this one
investigator.
first. Hello, Gary. It was a pleasure speaking with you today. Following is the information I was able to find on this person. Apparently, Natasha Cooper uses social media sources to commit fraud. Her MO is to attach herself in families of victims of crimes or people who
Isn't
need
that the
help
PI's
via
job
donations.
to figure
The
that
first
out?
time
Not
I am aware of
ours.
scamming involving a child named Gypsy Rose Blanchard, whose own mother pretended the child had cancer in order to steal money, vacations, and much more. The mother made thousands of dollars from people who donated money to their family. Sadly, in the end, the child was accused of killing her mother. Natasha Cooper was accused of making $2,000
Natasha can come over
fraudulently
here.
with this case.
I don't know her
She
that
was
well,
arrested
but
for a
if
felony
anyone
in
has her
Geneva County,
information.
Alabama. I am not aware of the year. She was filing income taxes for people and having the refunds deposited into her daughter's account. She is accused by the family of a missing girl named Shanna Peoples who disappeared in 2011. The family stated she collected donations to help find Shanna. She uses social media to perpetuate many scams. Her Facebook is True Crime with Natasha Cooper. She has several YouTube channels: True Crime Queen, Recline with Natasha, Recliner Queen, True Crime with Natasha Cooper. She was born in 1976. She is a white.
This is a woman who says she's suing us all. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, MERB, you talk too much. You self-incriminate yourself over and over and over and over. This is the woman that says we're so wrong, y'alls and y'all alls are so wrong, that she's suing and she's going to hit people in their pockets. That she already decided that she's going to win. No, MERB. No, MERB. You're not. Wishful thinking, but no, you're not.
Female. She resides in Defuniak Springs, Walton County, Florida. She may also use the alias Natasha L. Rushing. The two email addresses I found were.
So it sounds like she's trying to put the blame on somebody else.
This one is associated with her Cash App. She uses different Facebook groups and sets up false GoFundMe accounts, allegedly making these accounts from information she gets from victims.
How's MERB going to pay for this attorney? This is going to cost in the tens of thousands to start with. Does she think her subscribers are going to pay for her attorney? And if they do, then she has to disclose the name of the attorney to all her donators. Okay? But we're talking at least to start 50,000. 50,000. And where she just wants to sue one person. She thinks if she gets him in the pocket, everyone else is going to be like, oh my God, no, don't come near me. No, there's going to be a class action lawsuit against you, MERB. Okay? All right, so you're going to need a lot of money. Don't worry about our money. Okay? You worry about how you're going to pay for your lawyer, because there will be lawsuits against you. And we can't wait. I really hope you're going through with this. It's been so long since I've been that part of New York. So long. And believe me, despite my circumstances, I'll have respite and I'll get myself up there. No worries.
Mimi. I will be retaining Gary to find as much information
She's
possible.
stuck in a time warp, pussycat.
This can be added to all the other proof of her criminal, stalking, threatening, and possibly dangerous intentions against you. She is doing most of these as a resident of Florida. Once a detailed,
Natasha's going to strike
presentation
MERB, you know that.
created and completed,
MERB's
we
going to
can
lose her
present
channel.
this, the flag. The investigation will start tomorrow. Love
She
you,
is going to lose
Mimi.
her channel.
Okay?
Doesn't
So,
matter. The fact that she's
There you
reading
go.
something, even if
That's
it's
what
from
I'm
someone
here to
else.
do. And like I said, if it
She can do it for all the views she wants, but
what
her
happened?
channel's gonna go
Are we
down.
still here?
Natasha will strike this.
Oh yes, I'm sorry, I was in the wrong thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
no, I was looking, it was giving me something like the live was over. I hope that clears that up for those channels that were.
Oh yeah, Merv, that clears up everything. You're the greatest. Oh, you're the greatest. You're the greatest. Please, we wanna join you for today Kapuje some stuff. Okay, yeah, you're the greatest, Merv. Look at, we can decapuje my chest. How's that? Yeah. Okay. You're the greatest. I love you, Merv. I love you. I love you. Yeah, that clears up everything,
Going after me
dumbass.
that I hired this private investigator. I did not hire this private investigator.
Yeah, you had nothing
You
to do
owe
with
me an
it, right, Merv?
apology,
Nah.
and I know that you don't have the proof, so you should apologize to everyone that you lied about that.
No, Badger. Good catch. She just showed a message with a disclaimer on top stating do not show. Dun, dun, dun. Good catch, sweetie.
But I'll take that up in court.
Love chat, not tonight. I told
And I'm
you,
going to
no
take all of
porn
this up
tonight.
because I've just had enough. And some people need
But
an
go over to
example set.
MERBs.
And I think
Mommy
the only
rambling.
example set is one that hits somebody in the wallet, as a friend of mine said. So I am going to.
Merb, what do you think? Everything in life is just hit someone in the wallet? Is that how you live your life? Let's just hit everybody in the wallet. Is that you're all about money? See, when people go to court and they sue someone, usually, most times, it's because they want justice and it's not about the money. I mean, these are lawsuits where people are truly, truly affected. And no amount of money in the world can fix some of the things that people have gone through. Like, look at Johnny Depp, okay? No amount of money could fix what Amber Heard did to his head. But you, no. I'm gonna go to court. I'm gonna hit you in the pocket. You are all about the money. You are sick. You are sick. You are greedy. Greedy. Because not once have you ever said, I'm going to court because I want people to leave me alone. It's hurting my feeling. No, nothing. You just want to hurt others. Revenge. Vengeance is mine, says God, not yours. And again, if you believe in revenge as karma, Merb, don't you ever, ever quote scripture from God or talk about the Bible, because it is against the Bible to speak of karma as in wanting revenge, you wanting revenge. It is God's job. Vengeance is mine, he said. Not yours, Merb. Not yours. You are no Christian. Read your Bible. Read it and act the way you're supposed to as a Christian. Just as I could stand in my garage all day long and call myself a Mercedes. Doesn't happen like that. You're so full of shit.
Keep pursuing that. But
Am I
on
getting
YouTube,
loud?
if you want to keep going with this little harassment, mentioning me every day, and to keep on harassing me and then putting out little bits of what somebody's sending you, where you don't have the before, the after, or the in between, and you're not even involved in it, then I'll fill in
Rose, you're so
the
pretty.
blanks. And a lot of people aren't going to be happy. A lot of the very people that are stirring things up are not going to be very happy with what I have.
Show
So I'm
it.
going to say it one more time. The ball's in your court.
Oh,
You
no,
can stop
no,
with this.
no. She copies everything I say. I did a live, 2 nights ago? I told her about court and how you don't have the ball, that it gets tossed back and forth. Throw the ball. Now she's like, the ball's in your court. She's something else.
Or will continue to fill in the before, during, and after of anything else. And it's going to put a lot of people's information out there.
What was that? Hold on.
Fill in the before, during, and after of anything else. And it's going to put a lot of people's information out there.
Is that a threat?
And it's going to show a lot of people's true colors. That it's going to be quite shocking. Quite shocking.
Her channel needs to come
And
down,
a lot of people that are acting friendly towards each other now would probably be very shocked.
That's what I just
Very
heard
shocked at what some of those very people were saying. And I'm going to leave you with that. Does anybody have any questions now as to
What are we in class,
who
Merv?
hired the private investigator?
Does anyone have any questions? Class. Class.
Does anyone think that I hired this private investigator?
Class. Class.
Let me know. Speak now.
You had something to do with it, Merv. I know
I have
that.
more proof than that.
So, to my understanding, this girl, Mimi, it seems like maybe she participated in it, but it doesn't prove that she hired the PI. Do you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people had their little hands in it, including MERB, but that didn't prove that she actually hired. She just gave information about NC. No, she didn't prove shit. Hell to the no. Nothing. What a waste. I can't believe she just... I'm going to go back. We're going to play this again. Hold on.
Towards each other now would probably be very shocked at what some of those very people were saying. And I'm going to leave you with that. Does anybody have any questions now as to fill in the before? And a lot of people aren't going to be happy. A lot of the very people that are stirring things up are not going to be very happy with what I have. So I'm going to say it one more time. The ball's in your court. It can stop with this, or we'll continue
Wow, that's blackmail.
to fill in the before, during,
That
and
is...
after of anything else.
That's
And it's going
blackmail.
to put a lot of people's information out there.
Oh, that's so criminal. That's
And it's going to show a
blackmail.
lot of people's true colors. That it's going to be quite shocking. Quite shocking. And a lot of people that are acting friendly towards each other now would probably be very shocked at what some of those very people were saying. And I'm going to leave you with that. Does anybody have any questions now?
That's blackmail.
Thank you, Lucy J, for the super sticker.
Yeah, let's donate to someone who blackmails.
Hello, Nancy.
These people are unbelievable. Or it could have been a bot donating. She could have donated to herself as well. She's done that before, but she usually does more money than that. She'll whip down $50 or $100 donation with a bot.
Thank you for being a member for 21 months, Snow Remover. Sorry I wasn't right on top of that.
31 months.
Oh, 31 months.
31 months. Who is
There's
that?
something right across. Oh, there's something on my monitor right across. I cleaned my monitors today. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Can someone explain to Hello Starlight if anyone wants to come up? I think the PI was Mummy Ramblings was going hard against Natasha Cooper, like wanted her gone. Natasha kept losing her channels. A lot of people think that the Ramblers were behind it. I mean, no one else seems to have a problem with Natasha except for the Ramblers. So I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe the PI was to go after Natasha Cooper.
Thank you, Snow Remover. 31 months. Sorry about that. There was something on the in the middle of the 3, and I made it look like a 2. I know, Liza. Trolls are
Yeah,
out.
to me, all that doesn't prove anything. All it proves is there was a conversation with a person, with a private investigator. And it said on the paper, one of the people in here caught it. There's a disclaimer on that paper that MERB showed. That's not to be shown. It's a private document and not to be shared publicly. So, MERB she digs her own holes. And it's ironic because I just uploaded one of Sadhguru's. I did another video on consciousness and karma. Basically, our karma is our doing, so it's like whatever you put into the universe is what you get back. The law of attraction, some people know it as, right? So when someone receives karma, good or bad, it is their own doing. MERB likes to see people get karma. MERB wants to serve karma to you. It's not how it works. In life, if I do bad things and hurt people, what comes back to me is my doing. I don't have to wait for someone to seek it on me. That's just how life is. And this is exactly why everything awful is happening to MERB, because what she puts out is exactly what she gets back, but she blames us. No, that is part of life. You are a willing participant, MERB, of doing the things you do, and they're not nice. And if you think your life is going to be sunshine and roses, I'm sorry, that's not how it works. That's not how the universe works.
It's okay.
And also, she has she said she does hypnotherapy. That is against Christianity. And it's in the Bible.
Thank you, Lisa L. The super sticker.
It is basically the devil's work, messing with people's brains and their minds like that. That is against the Bible, as in tarot cards and stuff like that. MERB's a big believer in karma. Yeah, but she can't. That's God's job. It says it right in the Bible. Revengeance is mine, says God, right?
Exactly, Nancy, and they shouldn't be doing this because everybody's talking about people unaliving themselves
and claims to be a Christian.
People being pushed to the brink. This is pushing people that didn't even have channels with this, what they're doing, and they'll be held accountable.
And you've done nothing, right? You've done nothing. You're completely innocent, right? Do you know how stupid you sound? The thing with narcissists, like, I know people get frustrated with her, right? Like, oh my God, like she triggers me, she pisses me off. With narcissism, and I think Diane's guest tutor talked about this too, there's a part of the brain that just doesn't exist to feel empathy. So, and you notice with her, she will never take responsibility. She will never be like, you can tell when she says, oh, I'm so sorry, or I love you. It's very superficial. There's no depth to it whatsoever. Narcissists do not have that capability. It's like being born, you're literally being born without that component in your brain. And you will never, ever get that from a narcissist. You will never get apologies. You will meaningful ones. It will never happen. Never.
What they're showing is very, very easy to show that this is harassment for no other game and no other end game. The end game is to cause hurt and suffering for people. at any cost. They don't care. It's not their sister, mother, brother, father, uncle that they're hurting, so they don't care. They don't care. And it's very, very easy to see that.
If you say so, MERB. If you say so. Her subs are asking questions and they're deleting everything. Oh, Kevin must be in
We've
there.
been sitting here doing our own thing, not mentioning any of these people on our live shows at
You
all.
just mentioned Mimi
Okay?
and Natasha.
But yet there's crap being funneled in behind the scenes from people that don't want their little hands dirty.
She's talking about herself.
And other ones that are making them dirty right in front.
She's talking about
Thank you for a
herself.
wife. So how about all you little hate channels, stop talking about me and see where your channels are. Okay?
I knew she would mention that. Look at MERB. Let me tell you something. Everyone comes on YouTube and everyone's channel builds on the back of something or someone. Just as you did, MERB, with the Watts case. You built your channel off the deaths, the murders, the brutal murders of Shanann Watts and her children. Not only did you build your channel, you collected donations and you monetized these channels. You collected money. Did you donate like Gray Hughes does? Did you donate your money to the Lupus Foundation in Shanann's name? No. Did you donate it to any foundation for victims of murder? No. Okay? Everybody builds their channel off of something. That excuse is so old. That excuse is so old. And stop talking about me and seeing what you do. Really, MERB? Really? How long have you been talking about? How many times have you come on and talked about people? You just started talking about Natasha Cooper by reading that letter that you weren't supposed to show because it says it on the paper. And look how many people you got. You've got 467 people. So stop dishing out bullshit that we're building our channels off of you. You're building your channel right now off of Natasha Cooper.
See, what's that? Do you hear that barking?
Yeah.
Make sure that it's not a fox or something.
Oh, could be a killer raccoon, MERB.
Jimmy, can you check that out?
Oh my
okay,
God,
that
she's so
doesn't sound
rude.
like,
Jimmy, can you check
ours.
that out?
Thank you. Hi, Sunkissed. A private investor for another creator that was blamed on me, as everything else is in this community. Screamed at by another creator that I did this who needed some content because they can't make their own content. So, yeah.
Drama. No, why don't you just tell that person to watch the replay? Auditory hallucinations are a thing, yeah.
No,
That's it.
That's it. I have plenty else to show, but
What was
I am
Linda
gonna give
even
people
up
grace
there
before
for?
I,
On this matter.
Why is she even up on her piano?
this matter, but I'm not going to do it because that gets into the
Hey, Robbie.
XYZ of the money she paid, gives her more personal information out there, and I don't want to do that. But if it keeps going, then I will.
Should have come
She's
on
so
here and
immature.
apologized. Made it right, and defended herself or whatever. No, not just coming on and saying, something.
Why is she even up there, this Linda?
Oh, I know. I don't give a shit.
We know the beginning, middle, and the end, and we know where we are with Tammy, and they just know that screenshot. They don't know what happened before that. They don't know in the middle, and they don't know in the end, and that's the thing. A little.
Look at Where's this gonna get you, MERB? You came live, you proved nothing, you showed nothing. Everything's speculation. You threatened people with blackmail, okay, that you were gonna release a lot of private information on people if whatever. Okay, how's it going for you, MERB? And yet you want people to stop talking about you. We're building our channels off of you. For someone like you to come on YouTube and abuse people like this, you bet people are going to talk because it's going to stop. It has to stop. Period. I don't listen to a narcissist. Ever. Ever. No narcissist will tell me what I can't do and what I can do. Never. She had a poll. They talked about Linda behind her back.
You know,
I believe it.
All people are vulnerable. I bet you all aren't feeling too well right now either. Meaning, having this put out there. And you have also...
Look at, if you're feeling vulnerable, it's because you're letting yourself feel vulnerable. Okay? Because you're letting these thoughts come in your head that Mommy Ramblings is putting in. Don't ever feel vulnerable around people, especially around narcissists. They're very good at trying to make you feel, and they'll go after vulnerable people. They'll go after vulnerable people. But it's just, I can't with her sometimes.
Us and, a little teary tizzy too. And, we're just going to go on past, do what we're supposed to do here, true crime, crafts, and help each other. If you don't want to be a part of a community that's what we're doing, please go. Just don't need you.
You have anything to say,
Please
Tammy?
go. Hundreds of people have left. What is she talking about? Lots of ramblers did leave. You want more to go? I don't even understand what she meant by that. Please go. They have left. They have left. And they're victims. And they have a place to land now. They can come here. They can go to BBTs. They can go comment on Hell to the Nose. They have a right to speak up now because you took that away from them for a long time, thinking they'll never speak up. And now they are. And you can't handle it. There's Jimmy in the kitchen. Going through the drawers again, always eating something. They're going to let 12 o'clock
Just want to end it tonight. There's 482 people in chat. I hope it gets better.
What is she, obsessed with numbers? Is she like the number taker? Earlier, there's 377 in chat. Now there's 407 in chat. Is that your job? You're the number taker?
To the right people, that it wasn't Carolyn. And it's just, Carolyn don't play games like this.
Hey, thank you, Caddy Texas Girl. Thank you for being a member for 6 months. You should come to one of our sales and sell your cards again.
Yeah, come to one of our sales because it will cost you to sell anything. And then you're going to have to share your Facebook page, your Instagram, your DNA, all right? You're going to have to prove your identity, and also she's going to want your Facebook page. Do not do it. She might be selling your data to companies, or she's just got your information, so if she ever needs to go after you, she knows everything about you. Don't ever. I'm not on Facebook, but I would never. I did that once. And sure enough, they went in there and found my family. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Now that Christmas is coming and stuff, and I don't even say Christmas is coming. August is, can't take it, but yeah.
We all wanted to end, Nicole. That's why Monty's doing this tonight.
And it can end. If they gonna stop, I won't bring any more out.
Okay,
If they're gonna keep
right there, that's blackmail. If they don't end, I don't have to bring any more of this out. She threatened earlier that she's got information on people that she will go public with if we don't, or whoever doesn't stop. That is blackmail. That is blackmail.
going, then more will come out. Christmas is coming. August is
Listen to it
can't
again.
take it, but yeah.
We all wanted to end, Nicole. That's why Monty's doing this tonight.
And it can end. If they gonna stop, I won't bring any more out. If they're gonna keep going, then more will come out.
Wow.
And the stuff that will come out is not pretty.
Me, you know, and we're just subs. You just can't take us out of thin air and say bad things about us. You can't do that either.
That's irresponsible as creators, as channel owners, to go and just pick and do that to people like that. That's just horrible.
You can't even really should be doing it to Carolyn, but you can't do it to the subs.
Just go. Why does just go on with your lives? No one is chasing after you. No one is going after you. Just leave us alone.
Yeah, please.
Melinda, you're exactly right, because people now have a voice to speak out after everything they went through, what MERB did to them. And she doesn't like it because she's losing control. Again, narcissists like control. This is all it's about. She doesn't want people exposing her and having a platform to speak. Hundreds of people have spoken. We've heard people cry, genuinely cry, over what MERB has done to them, publicly and behind the scenes. The latest one's Crime Scene Cleaner, who was on It's Randy's Life live stream last week. Heartbreaking. And MERB, you're going to say, all these people are making this up and lying.
We're doing our own thing. If you don't want to be here, don't be here.
Exactly.
I would definitely, help to the know. She has more than one.
There's nothing more to be explained. I was said that that was my party, that I hired a private investigator by a very ruthless creator who said a lot of other things and that had a lot of proof but didn't show it. She said didn't have any proof because I never signed a contract. And we're saying that's what we're discussing. It's my party. Everything has been answered here. It was Mimi that hired the private investigator. She didn't come forward and do it herself. She was given the opportunity, both emails and messages, but she left me hanging here holding this and taking the fall for this, which she did. I never asked her to, didn't want this, never benefited from it, never got one thing from this person. Didn't want it, didn't need it. Any single thing that she wanted and she asked for was available on Google.
Wendy, yes, her kids are young. This is how she spends her time. I can't imagine if my kids were young being this involved, absorbed in social media like this.
So I think we're all
I think we're done here.
Good,
you
bye.
can come back on tonight and read or do true
yeah,
headlines.
no, I'll come on and do some true crime stuff in just a little bit here.
Okay.
I'm trying to organize napkins and stuff.
Okay.
Hey, Rough and Ready, how are you?
I'll see you tonight then.
Okay, I will see you then. I love the sun, Rosalita. We are.
Love you, Ramblers.
Yeah, love you guys.
Love you guys.
Okay, it's my party. It's my party. I'm here to show that I did not hire the private investigator. That's what it showed. I have all the messages with her and I. It will cause her more stuff to be aired out, okay? And I'm saying I will bring that all out
This is
if
blackmail.
this keeps continuing. All of this,
This
not
is
just
blackmail.
that,
This is
but
against
all of this.
TOS.
I'll
This
bring
is
it
against
all
the
out
law.
on everyone. On everyone.
You see, some people forget when they're on the internet that there's no law, that they're not held to the same standard as they are in their real life. There is internet law. This is against the law. It's against the law on the internet, and it's against the law in real life. And the punishment is the same. Just because you did on the internet doesn't mean you get a slap on your hand or, no, don't do that again. No, you will be charged and you can very well be convicted. So, it blows my mind to see people like this that just come on and do things like this without a care in the world, like they're untouchable. They get too comfortable in their surroundings. They think it's their channel. When you're renting your channel from YouTube, you're putting your channel on the line, MERB, because after tonight, with all these blackmails that you've done, okay, and said about people, you don't show this and I won't do this, or blackmail. I think your channel is going to be reported, especially from Natasha and her crew. So if it goes down, if your channel goes down, MERB, you have no one to blame but yourself. Nobody to blame but yourself.
Tired of this, but I'm going to offer
And that's
grace
called
right
karma.
now. If it's
That's the kind of karma where you bring it on yourself, not anyone else.
stops, I'm not going to bring any more stuff out there. But if they want to keep going on
Oh my God.
and doing this, then I will.
So dumb.
Am I still going to litigate this?
She's going to
100%,
lose
no
her
matter
channel.
what. 100.
She is going to lose her
But
channel.
I'm talking about if they want to show bits and pieces of a
She's not
text message,
stopping.
bits and pieces of a Slack message, my hashtag private thoughts will.
How much do you value
Bring
your
it all
channel,
out there.
MERB? Shut up.
And I would say that some people think that they have everything wrapped up in a bow.
MERB, oh no. Don't say what I say. Wrapping shit up, put it in a box with a bow, perfume, and it's still a box of shit. Anyway, MERB, how much do you value your channel and your subscribers? Because right now, I have a feeling that you are at risk for losing your channel after tonight. Now, maybe YouTube, I know YouTube doesn't take a lot into consideration and they let a lot slide by, but I don't know about tonight with these continually threats of blackmail. I'm really concerned for your channel at this point. I really am. Because if you lose it, you're going to come back and blame us. Oh, well, then you can't come back because you've lost it. So you're going to have to start at 1 subscriber all over again. You might as well have 2,000 subscribers because 40,000 isn't a lot either. But wow.
And their
She won't stop.
new stuff they're doing is very secure. I would tell you that messages I've received have showed me that moles.
MERB, did you deactivate Crime Scene Cleaner's account? Did you free her? Because you kept her hostage. That she had to contact Slack herself and put in a case, a complaint, because you won't let her go. Have you done it yet? So she doesn't have to go through all this bull crap? Have you let her go? Have you freed the hostage?
Can be anywhere. Be careful of your private thoughts. Don't put down what you don't want out.
Really,
Careful who you
Chesky?
trust. And remember, all kinds of people that are aligning because you all
Probably
don't
not
like the
Gavin
same
Place.
person.
Gavin Place, when she has transactions through PayPal, she has clearly said she runs a business, okay? But yet, if you were to purchase something from her auction, she will tell you you have to put it through PayPal under family and friends and not under, what's the other one? Uh, Purchases and sales or something like that, because she doesn't have to pay taxes or as much taxes on the family and friends. So when you buy something, and also to protect yourself, if you wanted to return it for any reason or whatever, if you do it under family and friends, you're screwed. If it comes broken, she doesn't have to do anything about it. But if you do it under the business side of PayPal, then she has to replace it or give you your money back if something went wrong with it. And also goods and services, yes, thanks, Gypsy. She would also have to pay taxes on it because she has admitted she is a business. So when you do family and friends, and if you're a business, you need to have a business license number. So it's all crap.
Not always the people you want to trust. So be careful. Signs everywhere, right, Bridget? Only put out there what you're comfortable with people seeing.
All right, end it. She doesn't know how to end very well, does she? Just keep going and going. Make sure you get it all out there, MERB.
And remember, you don't know my relationship with Tammy. You don't know my relationship with Linda. You put out a text message and you think you know what's happening. And the reason you did that is because you wanted to.
But everyone who's left MERB, the Ramblers, had a relationship with her. And they are speaking out. Okay? So there's enough people out there who've had a relationship with you. And it seems to be that you are the common denominator, MERB. And that these women are not making these stories up.
Hit us all against each other, but you don't even know about our relationship. And our relationships are not made because we're aligned together for the hate of someone. Our relationships are made because we care about each other. And that's something that may be foreign to you.
So you cared, so that's why all these Ramblers, a lot of them left, right? Because you cared about them, right? Even some of your biggest supporters, Nana Patty, there's a few other. I mean, you cared about them. Cared enough to let them go, huh? Okay, MERB.
And it obviously is. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go. I'll be back a little later. I finished playing with some napkins. And we'll look at some true crime headlines. I think that, yeah, I've got to go make an order and a couple of other things.
You know, I just saw some studies that came out regarding Alzheimer's, that they have been doing studies that they're finding that people who do not sleep well or sleep or up all night are more prone to get Alzheimer's. Interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Just saying. It's just, and I think too, a lot of like people who work the graveyard shift, 11 to 7, you know, so I want to look more into it, but they have done studies and they're collecting data and all this stuff of lack of sleep and the link to Alzheimer's. You saw that? Really? I read it. I actually read it through the news online. So it's very interesting. I want to get more about it, you know, get more information.
I'll be back in a little bit, all right? All righty. See you later, guys. Bye now. Might as well do that one. Thank you all for the super chats and for your support. Appreciate it.
God, it's over. It's over. Does anyone want to come up? Sleep deprivation is a factor in increased risk of Alzheimer's. I'm a trauma RN. Let's do a panel on it sometime. Yeah, Rose, that would be great. Yeah, Hurt Locker, she is very smug. Snow Lion, you've been an insomniac for nearly 60 years. Sleep is very important. You know, it's very important. I was always told that you're supposed to get up at the same time every morning and go to bed at the same time every night, regardless if you're working or not. Like, say you have the day off Saturday and you get up at 5 a.m. on the weekdays, that you should actually still get up at 5 a.m. on your days off. Um, you know, because of your biological sleep clock and all that. She didn't say I love you. Yeah, or she didn't say she'd pray for them. Do I have anything to show you? Hold on. Let me look on my channel. Um, before I go, let's see. Let's see what I've got. Okay, so we're gonna pray for MERB. Hold on. Let me pull it up. We'll end it with a prayer. Find it. Hopefully, I tried to share the screen earlier and it wasn't. Okay.
Prayers for all that need them, guys. Bye.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Oh, maybe it's working.
Prayers for all that need them, guys. Bye.
It's working.
Commune with your dirty self, your filthy self. Oh, I ain't scared, cause you ain't worthy, baby. You aren't worthy. God Almighty.
Oh, it did it
You
again.
done
Hold
took all
on.
night long. Yeah, you want to take the Lord's Supper. You.
Thank you, Ivy. Okay, here we go.
Oh, y'all believe me, mother alone. It is that sweet. It is that sweet.
Haven't been at church since I don't remember when. Things were going great till they fell apart again. So I listened to the preacher as he told me what to do. He said you can't go hating others who have done wrong to you. Sometimes we get angry, but we must not condemn. Let the good Lord do his job. You just pray for them. I pray your brakes go out running down a hill. I pray a flower pot falls from a windowsill and knocks you in the head like I'd like to. I pray your birthday comes and nobody calls. I pray you're flying high when your engine stalls. I pray all your dreams never come true. Just know wherever you are, honey, I pray for you. I'm really glad I found my I'm already feeling better, and I thank God for the worst. I'm gonna take the high road and do what the preacher told me to do. You keep messing up, and I'll keep praying for you. I pray your tire blows out at 110. I pray you pass out drunk with your best friend and wake up with his in her tattoos.
See you later. Prayers for all that meeting, guys. Bye.
Go out running down a hill. Pray a flower pot falls from a windowsill and knocks you in the head like I'd like to. I pray your birthday comes and nobody calls. I pray you're flying high when your engine stalls. I pray all your dreams never come true. Just know wherever you are, near or far, in your house or in your car, wherever you are, I pray for you. I pray for you.
That was it. Okay, everybody. Everybody, stop screen. Okay, thank you everyone for coming. Thanks for the donations, the super stickers. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to go live this evening. You're what, Vampire? It's so good to see you. I literally was thinking about you the other day. You're welcome, everyone. Thanks, Tracy. So, yeah, I was glad I had the chance to do this. Being at last minute, of course, MERB's lie proved nothing, except she just exposed more of herself. And people often will say, well, she must be mentally ill. She must be to be like this. She's so like, her behavior is escalating. It's getting worse. You've got to remember that you're basically seeing a side to that person that she hasn't shown yet. And we're just seeing it. So don't always think that someone is in need of mental help. Some people are just narcissists, or they're bad, they're mean, and we're just seeing a side of them that they're exposing. Because when you come onto YouTube, you try to be all goody, 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 and as time goes on, people start revealing sometimes who they really are, and I think this is exactly what we're seeing. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Gathering Place. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right, everyone. I'm going to reach out later on, probably tomorrow, because I didn't see a lot of your messages. You're welcome, Erin. Thank you, everyone, again, and be safe. Have a great night. All right? And Hell to the No, please subscribe. If someone can drop Hell to the No's channel. She's the clip channel for Mummy Ramblings. It is an excellent, excellent channel. Shows a lot of proof, a lot of facts, receipts. And we do support the victims of Mummy Ramblings. And that's what it's all about, is giving support and a voice for all those who've been hurt. And thank you. A Curious Rose just dropped the link to Hell to the No. So if you just hit that link and hit the like and subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. Anna Pink, send Alma your number. I don't have Alma's info to send her my number. She can email me. Let me put it in. Pink Lady Luck. 4 at gmail.com. Elma, you can she can email me. Okay. All right. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great night. You're welcome, Elma. Good night, everyone.